He says, I'm the light of the world, but then he says, you are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You take it. You run with it. It says that in the Sermon on the Mount. It says, you are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. For your light has come. The glory of the Lord has risen upon you. Now, all it is for us to take it and run with it, that we would shine. Shine. You know those words, shine, it means to send forth beams of light. I just tell you, I just feel like the Lord spoke to me this morning. And he just said, you know, it's all about shine. Shine with the glory of the Lord upon you. Shine when you're going into your workplace. Change that atmosphere in that workplace. That it's no longer dominated by demonic powers or nitpicking, slanderous, backbiting, whatever. You go in with the opposite spirit. You go in shining because the light always extinguishes the darkness. Come on, church. I know that we know this, but we need reminding. Shine with the light of the goodness of God. Shine with the fire inside of you. You know what? I just want to say something. Do you know that it's easier to just get up here and start speaking? It is. But when God says, okay, take a risk and start to heal for the sick. Take a risk and step out of that boat and start prophesying. Do you know that it's risky? It's risky. But it's where God is saying, shine. Take risks. Come on, church, take risks. Take risks when we get that nudge from the Lord to say, pray for that person out on the streets or speak that truth. You know, the Sermon on the Mount is so loaded. I did a study of it recently. Actually, my daughter was teaching it, and I was her student online. It's great when your kids can teach you, you know. So anyways, I was in her class on the Sermon on the Mount. But then it was talking about the salt, you know, the salt and light, that we are salt and light. And so then we had to do this little study on the salt and light. And I remembered from my chemistry class. Anybody remember chemistry? I actually took university chemistry. You remember chemistry. Salt is NaCl, sodium and chloride. That's what makes up salt, sodium and chloride. So sodium helps control the blood's pH levels. Chlorine helps to digestion, keep the blood levels flowing. It's essential to life and one of the 5 basic taste sensations. You know, here in Canada, salt saves lives because it de-ices, right? You throw it on the ice and prevents accidents on roads. But you know, I remember as a kid, I remember helping my dad put out the salt blocks. You know, they call them salt licks, like these big, heavy blocks. And we would put them out for the cows or the horses to lick. And they would lick, lick, lick. You know, my dad, we milked like 250 cows. And so if that milk cow did not get the proper salt, the milk cow would do crazy things. You know what they would do? They would start chewing the wood on the fence. They would start chewing rocks. They would start trying to somehow get salt because they needed the salt to produce the milk. They would do strange things if they didn't get salt. That's why we put out the salt licks. Think about it. What would the world be like if we were not in it? Come on. What would it be like? What kind of stupid things would go on? What kind of crazy things would people do just by the presence of us as salt? But then it says, you know, if the salt has lost its flavor, what good is it? Come on, church, we need to get our flavor back. We need to get our shine back. Shine, Jesus, shine. Shine through us. The salt preserves, yes, but the salt, I believe that there's a tempering, a holding back powers of darkness just by we being in it. You being in that workplace, you make a difference. You being in that school, God bless you, teachers and students. You are salt and light right where you are. And you know, I've often thought too, even about NaCl, it's like us and God, you know. Who's which, I don't know. But it's like where we're together making this difference and preserving. So there's something, I want to talk about strengthening our spirit.